Hey everybody, it's Sugar Conroy. Welcome back to more Pokemon FireRed. I'm sorry, I've been used to saying Super Mario Sunshine now for quite a while, so... Starting off here with the new Pokemon that we find here in the Ruby Path, we have Slugma right here. Slugma is a very slow Pokemon, and it's got pretty terrible stats. Even after it evolves, it's just really, really bad. It's got horrible stats everywhere with defense, and it's got like no HP to back up that defense, so this one is not recommended despite how much you're going to be seeing it in this dungeon. Then next up, the second Pokemon you can find here is Mccargo, and as if it wasn't bad enough for Slugma having terrible stats, this thing gets a rock subtype, meaning that it's now weak to fighting, it now has a ×4 weakness to ground, and a ×4 weakness to water, so yeah, it got pretty screwed by that, so not recommended either. Anyway, here going inside of Mount Ember, I unfortunately only have one max repel on me, and it's already in effect though, so I'm hoping that I can get through this without running into like so many wild Pokemon that I'm like screaming at it. This will be like Mount Moon all over again if I do that. Oh, you... Okay, now, I went ahead and I taught Strength to my Venusaur for the sole fact that I just really didn't need Synthesis. I could just use items. This isn't like we're doing... Oh, no. I am officially screwed now. I'm going to run a wild Pokemon. Yeah, I didn't need Synthesis because I could just get items, and I knew I was going to find a wild Pokemon before going... Ooh, a Slugma. That is a new Pokemon. One of the new ones Professor Oak was talking about. I don't know. Maybe we should catch it. You know, it's our first encounter of a new Pokemon that we haven't... from another generation. This is from the second generation here. It's from Johto. You know, with all your fancy new generations of Pokemon. Oh, wow. We just had a fire Pokemon get a super effective on it. Let's just throw our dang Ultra Ball and hope for the best. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Of course, because everyone just loves Bill Cosby. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. No, that doesn't even sound like Bill Cosby, and yet everyone's like, it sounds just like him. Okay, box 14. Weird box to send it to, but I shouldn't say whatever. We are gonna break that. I'm gonna go back to saying, oh, you, because this is Pokemon FireRed, and whatever is just so Super Mario Sunshine, and this is not Super Mario Sunshine, at least I hope. Okay, Slugma was cool the first time, but this time, I'm just going to run. Thank you. And how much you... Oh, crap. I can't go through there. Let's go there. I bet there was a hidden net. Okay, thanks. Die. Jeez. Okay, now if I can finish my sentence... The irony of that must have just been so amusing to all of you. Especially you viewers who I've been... You know what? I'm not even going to mention the people that I was about ready to mention. Because, I am in... Wait. That took me in a full circle. That took me in a full circle. Apparently, a certain Let's Player does not remember the Sevii Islands quite as well as he thought he did from the practice run he did of this a couple months ago. No, not... Being in Florida for too long really is turning me into, like, you know, southern accent and all that crap, though, because I just said couple months ago instead of saying ago. Glowing at Go-Go's. And we got Braille. Hooray. Yay. We can read Braille on a screen. That's like something that belongs on Failblog, putting Braille in a video game. And yay, we got more Braille here. The stuff we saw up there was a translation guide. This is basically the entire alphabet organized in order in Braille, so you can translate what's down there, though. But I'll just flash up what the thing at the bottom said right there. Right now. Right there, right now, whatever. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut to exiting this godforsaken place full of Slugmas because I'm sick of seeing them, and I just want them to die a painful death. Okay, thanks, die again. And I'll see you in a couple minutes. And now that we're done there, we're gonna go ahead and just head back in here, and let's... I said that's... He really is a frickin' nerd. Then again, I'm not any better. Oh my god, it turned a light on! One more giant favor you. No! Okay, fine, sure. I get a feeling it was required, so I'm gonna say... Sending gems every curse. Right, there's another gem that pairs with this ruby. Oh my god, OMG! What other... Alright, let's see, we're trying to try Restricted Rainbow Pass. Yay. Alright, whatever. But, yes, gee, I wonder what gemstone in the Pokemon series pairs with a ruby. It must be an emerald! No, it is a sapphire. But yes, we now have the ability to go to more islands in the Sevi Islands. Yeah, didn't it seem weird how it was called the Sevi Islands? You know, like 7, but there were only 3. Well, now we can go to all 7 of them. Hoorah! Let's go ahead and... Teddy! Jeez. The cat's being very obnoxious. Oh, you're here. What are you doing here in the Sevi Islands? You should quit copying me. Wow. Like I haven't heard that enough. Alright. Be smelling you. Yeah, you really shouldn't try to mix up that catchphrase, though, because you could, like, mix it up really badly or something like that. You could be all like, oh, smell you later, pussy. Nah, that was a bad choice of words. Let's just... This here is the Daycare, which... There's a Daycare in the mainland of Kanto, but these guys here, they can... Well, man and lady, they can raise 2 Pokemon for you instead of just 1. And them raising 2 Pokemon for you, those Pokemon can breed, and you can get Pokemon via breeding, and... It's really just very complicated for me to explain the full mechanics of breeding to you, so I'm just not going to even try. 2 new Pokemon are found in this route. Here we have the greatest Pokemon of all time. It's Wooper. Wooper only has 1 weakness. That's, Grass type, excuse me. Wooper's only found in FireRed, though, so sorry, Leaf Green users. You suck. But anyway, Wooper's got some pretty good defenses, and it's actually a pretty underrated, wall Pokemon. It's really not that bad of a Pokemon. I actually like it quite a bit. It's easy to get out, though, because it's immune to electric, though. So, yeah, I definitely would go for it if you're looking for a unique water type. Now, the Leaf Green users get Marill. Now, Marill's pretty good defensively, plus its ability, huge power, unfortunately isn't too useful in this generation because a lot of its attacks are still special. But it's not an all-around terrible Pokemon. I mean, it gets good moves. It's got the typical water move pool and everything, though, so, you know, this isn't too bad of a Pokemon either if you're looking for a unique water type. I'll just say this, though, that when you breed, you sometimes inherit moves from the male, and you inherit the species from the female. What's this guy? Ooh, chilly. Made a slushie using the ice. He made a slushie from ice he found in a cave. Welcome to Icefall Cave, the dungeon on 4 Island right here, the only real place of any interest here. First off, with the new Pokemon you can find here, we have Swinub. Swinub is, again, it's not really that great like a lot of the other Johto Pokemon we've run into so far. I don't overly recommend it just for the sheer fact of the number of weaknesses that it has and just the fact that it doesn't have any outstanding traits about it. It does get an evolution that's really, really good in a later generation though, but this isn't a later generation though, so I'd say skip out of it in this particular game. Next up on the new Pokemon here is Sneasel. Sneasel is an exclusive to Leaf Green version right here. Sneasel's very fast, and it's got some pretty good attack power behind it. It's just that it's not really... Ice is not really a good type for physical attackers, though, so Sneasel kind of is screwed in that department, though. So, unfortunately, Sneasel's not really that great either, though, but it's at least decent. Then last, exclusive to FireRed, is Delibird. Delibird is a perfect example of a Pokemon that I like to refer to as an empty Pokeball, just for the sheer fact that it's that terrible. Delibird just... It's got an exclusive move that is absolutely terrible. It has a chance of healing the opponent. Ice Flying type is just... It's got a lot of weaknesses, and just on top of that, its stats are just really bad. This one I would... Sneasel's at least decent, but Delibird is just awful, okay? I would not recommend Delibird in any way, shape, or form, but I could recommend Sneasel at least a little bit. Alright, now that we're into Icefall Cave with some repels, believe it or not, I actually went into town, forgot what I was going to do, came back here figuring it wasn't important, and then realized that I needed to get some repels. And we get an Ultra Ball there, and... Oh no. Oh no, we fell. So, I sounded like I'm in such pain of that. I'm like, oh no, we fell, because that doesn't really do anything bad for us. I think this is the one you gotta fall down. Because you step on it once and it... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, no! Crap! No, I have to go do it again. Jeez. Why am I... Like, my voice cracked. Yay. Guys' voices cracking is funny. Girls find it sexy. No, if that was the case, a lot more of us nerds would not be single. Oh god. I am going to take a gamble on this one. Yay! Me taking a chance was actually good. Hooray. Because usually whenever I take chances, it just blows right up in my face. Getting the items in here... Oh, no. No. You have to fall down a hole and then navigate the ice correctly. Ugh. Junichi Masuda! I am going to strangle you for that. Well, was he the DM director for this game? I don't know. I don't really know. And honestly, I don't really care, because just so long as I can strangle anybody at all for that puzzle, I am going to. Wait. Crap. Where? What is it they want me to do here? I'm going to assume it's this. It was that! Hooray! I am not a complete idiot.